So tonight, guys, we're going to have fun. We're just going to play. I'm going to play some songs for you. This is an open forum. This is not that typical drum clinic where the guy just completely obliterates you with his chops, and then you're supposed to go home and quit because I'm awesome. Like, that's horrible. This is the opposite of that. This is, you better go home tonight and find a way to have mom or dad or spouse let you practice. I want you to go home inspired, excited to play drums, and just pumped that whatever I just did is tangible for you, that you can do it, and you could probably do it better than me. I'm not a drummer, guys. I'll tell you that right now. I'm a guy that plays drums, that loves to teach. You're the drummers. You're the ones. I want you to have the gigs. You're not my competition. If you get the biggest gig in the world, you're my success story. So I want you to have all the gigs. If there's anything I play tonight that you have a question about, boom, raise your hand. Let's talk about it. And I won't do the thing where you say, hey, that crossover lick you did, what was that? I won't go, oh, do I have any other questions? I will tell you what it was, note for note. I will break it down for you. That makes no sense at all. All right? So, and if you have questions, please don't hesitate. Don't wait till the end. If you have a question while we're in the middle of doing something, raise your hand. You guys are drummers. You have ADD. You have to admit that. You cannot remember your question by the end of the clinic. You'll be like, man, I was going to ask him something. So if you have a question, fire up your hand. I don't mind that at all. Guys, let's have some fun. Thanks, guys. So the point to me of a clinic, like I said, is not to establish dominance, to not, as a dog would, urinate all over you and say, I own this, you don't. We own this. This is our instrument. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, ask away. I will not bore you with 2 hours of talk about my gear. And this is my 18-inch extra dry crash that you could care less about. Gear is like religion. You guys believe it. If you're a Zildjian guy, I'm not talking you off that ledge. If you're a Ludwig guy, you're a Ludwig guy. You can see what I play, and you are more than welcome to ask me about it. So, we're going to work on some stuff tonight that is considered to be advanced, and it's not. And people hide from these things, and they use excuses like, I'm a pocket player. Oh, I just play for the groove. So when I say, how do you feel about odd time signatures? How do you feel about polyrhythms? How do you feel about metric modulation? Oh, I'm just a pocket player. Really? Because let me tell you this, Steve Jordan's a pocket player. And there's polyrhythms going on around him all night long with the John Mayer trio and stuff. So I guarantee if we go right now to my dope hotel, the La Quinta, right by the airport, which surprisingly enough, they have done an amazing redecoration job there. It's pretty nice. If we go there right now and take the elevator ride to the 10th floor, hey, what's going to happen is we're going to get in there and there's going to be some music. And you're going to think cheesy, lame elevator music. I guarantee there's polyrhythms happening in that stuff. So it doesn't mean that the drummer does them. It means that they happen in the music. And when they happen, you better be ready for them. Otherwise, you're going to get scared. And you are going to be very paranoid when you play and people are playing polyrhythms over the top of you. Eric, good to see you, bro. Love you, man. Hey, by the way, once we're friends for life, Elliot. It's good. So when you're part of the Mike's Lessons family, we're friends for life. Mr. Baker, we've got 2 numbers here. What does it mean? He says, well, that's the time signature, Mr. Johnston. Cool. What does that mean? And he says this. Literally, he says this. The top number is how many beats there are in the measure. The bottom number is what type of beat gets the count. Okay. That's how time signatures get explained. And all of us that went through school music grow up not questioning it. And we really have no clue what it means. Let me break it down for you. It's very simple. Each number means something totally different. The top number means how high to count. That's it. It means nothing else, and it's not related to the bottom number in any way, shape, or form. Top number is how high to count. If it's 2 billion, count to 2 billion. If it's 7, count to 7. If it's 19, count to 19. That's it. The bottom number is the one that no one takes the time to explain to you, and it's way more important than the top number. The bottom number is how fast you should be counting. If you tell me, if Mr. Bass Player turns around and he says, hey, Mike, the song's in 5, okay? And we picked 5. He says it's in 5. 5-4, okay? What are quarter notes to this? Bop, 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 bop. So I just count to 5 at that rate of speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. All right, cool. Now he says 5-8. Okay, what are eighth notes to this? Dot, 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 dot. So now I have to count to 5 at that speed. Now check how it changes the groove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. All right, 5-16. What are 16th notes to this? Ya da 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 bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. It's not danceable, but all the white people will fall down, and it's just how it goes. It's fine. We're not meant to dance. Not a big deal. So that's what time signatures are. You have to know the bottom number. I mean, really, when you talk about this great, fusion band, it's like, oh, this song's insane, man. It's in 9. What you've really just said out loud to whoever you're talking to is, it's insane. The whole band counts to 9. Like, rad? Is that awesome? Is that really that hard? To have a band count to a number? You have to practice it, but it just starts with kind of, I'll try to keep this away from the kit, but it starts with just practicing. Like, be you. If this is you, then be that. But be that in 7/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And then try to, improvise a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and whatever, learn to work on that. So you don't have to clap for practice. I'm just trying to get some licks in for tomorrow night's clinic. No, but do you think I could do that if I didn't practice it? Do you think I could just come here and tell it to you and just be like, you should do that? I can only do that because I obviously worked on it. So you're going to have to work on it. That's part of this, man. You can't come to a clinic and walk out better. You can come to a clinic and walk out with an idea of what you need to do to make yourself better. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Everyone, please drive safe, and if you need to talk to me about anything, I'll be here. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Well, Sam Ash thing is kind of, it's the best of both worlds, because obviously in a mom and pop shop, you're getting that kind of family feel. But Sam Ash is a family-owned store. But then at some of the other stores, you're getting this, they carry so much inventory, their prices are really low. But Sam Ash does that too, because it's a huge store and it's a huge chain. So it's the best of both worlds. You get the family vibe, plus you get the price discount of any large chain store. I think the main thing with a music store is getting to, one, experiment with the gear and actually check it out. And as you can tell, like right now, I can touch this cymbal, this specific cymbal, and I happen to know that this specific cymbal was handmade. So online, I really won't know what it's going to sound like, but I can actually experience it in person. And the other thing is just being able to talk to a sales representative and just ask them their personal opinion. I'm assuming the person behind the counter has probably played drums longer than I have. And I can say, hey, I have $300 to spend on a ride cymbal. What do you suggest? Or I have $150 to spend on a ride cymbal. What do you suggest? So things like that I think are really, really important. And then the other thing that's really important to me as a shopper is, what about the next step? Now I bought my kit, I bought my cymbals, but I'm ready to upgrade. I like knowing I can go to the guy that sold me the kit and I can say, hey man, remember I came in and I bought that Thomas Star Classic or that Gretsch Renown or that DW or whatever. Well, now I want to move to this. I want to get a new snare, and I'm developing a relationship with a salesperson, and I think that's really cool. And that happens in drum retail a lot, where you have your drum guy. It's like, that's my guy, and he's got my best interest at heart. So I think that's really cool.